Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to the Dara Education Project video tutorial series for the Java programming, and in this session number 35 we are going to create a table of an array. So for this we are just going and create another class here, and just go for that new and create a class here. In the last lecture we are discussing the array, and now we are going to explore it more, creating array table to understand the index thing. So I'm just adding a public static void main here, and for the first of all I am creating an array of age, student age, like that. Student age is equal to like this, and as I mentioned in the last lecture, 16, 8, 16, 18, 25, 45, 32, 31, 19, for example. Remember that you cannot add 19.5 here. This is against the type of the array. The type mismatch cannot convert from double to integer. One more thing, you can add only a character here because it is using the ASCII character, so that's why you can remember that what is the ASCII code of the A here. So this is just information here. I am just going to show that this will work, but you cannot add something like this, aslam, something like this. This is another error by creating the variable. So only you can use A, but it will show the ASCII code of the letter A. So for this thing I am going to display for integer, and I is equal to 0, I is less than equal than. So it is very difficult to count the number of variables 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So to avoid this thing we are going to add another property, student age dot, and here is the property length, to count the total number of the array elements I plus plus. And here I will display the system dot out dot println, and I am using to display the value of the index, and for this thing I am just using to display I plus concatenation and use a tab here. And for this thing I am using \t, this is a form feed meld, and then I am going to add a plus here, and student age, for student age I am for thing just like to that I am using index plus, and then add student age. Okay, and now on the next line I am using to make more readable here, and for this thing I am using I plus \t, and \t plus student age, and in this I am giving the index of the variable. So I think it is more better to use this line outside the loop, because it will show this line again and again. So I'm just going to compile it, and you can see that okay, you can see that index is 0 and the age is 16, index is 1 and the age is 18, index is 2 and the age is 25, and so this will clearly show how the index works for the array. So we have another error, and this is known as the exception handling, because it was approaching to the 8th member of the array which is not present here. So how can we do that to control such kind of errors? So we are just minus one element in the array, because the array index starts from the 0, while the length of counts the number of the elements from the 1. So that to avoid this problem we are just minus one element. So you can see that at index number 7 we have 97 code, because A stands for 97, that's why it was showing. So this is the end of the today's project, and thank you very much for watching our tutorial. Allah Hafiz.